No.
No, no.
Perfect. Now I have access to it. Do.
Nice.
That's how we get.
Good job.
Wouldn't it make more sense?
That's because more people would be willing to actually stay over.
Y'all can whip the dicks out and measure.
Hold on.
He hands that over to you. So that's the first order established and finished, because that was
Okay.
the simplest. Whereas
look-
the other two might take a couple of hours or might take the day. Arabella.
Arabella!
She is 18 years old. That was it,
She is
yes.
What?
Arabella.
Air. Well.
Arabella.
And she was the cleric, but what was her race? I think it was human.
Yeah, human.
Human cleric, yes.
Write that down.
I am.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Is the stream still going?
Yeah, I just refreshed it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I had to get access to the VOD, I had to stop and restart. So it also gives me time to cut out a section from earlier and slap them two together, and we'll be good to go.
Oh, nice one. So it's not recording now, is it?
It's recording now.
Oh, we're still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Essentially, she just turned it off and back on again.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The classic way to solve any issue.
What
'Cause
was the second name as well? Because I have the last
Keisha.
name here.
Keisha and Taz.
Keisha, perfect. And Dasso, yes.
Dasso. Dasso.
Arabella,
I-
Keisha, and
And
Dasso.
it's very sad that I don't even try spelling names. I just spell them phonetically.
You might as well.
So that's established. Depending on who you want to visit first, to kind of like come to a understanding of like what like there's their preferred instruments that they play, or like what's their like history, or like how you're going to convince them to get back to the band. That's there to be established as like a side thing if you want to do that first, or if you want to maybe put that to the side for a bit. There's really no rush. But you close up the ledger, and it's like, yep. Once you manage to get the individuals back here or the musicians back here, I can then set that up, and we'll see if we can. We're gathering what their instruments are. I'll stick around, ask some people, see if we can find those instruments, and then after which I will then leave the advertising to you lot, and I'll throw in my assistance for that as well.
Like on the band playing on.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
It'll take
like a couple
of days. Is that everything?
That should be everything. We should probably head to Captain Zod's now. We've probably kept them waiting quite a bit.
Oh, well, I'd say like in game, it's only been like 2 hours. Like it's like
Okay.
nearly midday now at this point. It's like 4 o'clock. So all that in
Well.
mind, all that established, you then make your way downstairs where you find that Olog has kind of like snuck his way back into the kitchen, trying to like make something like for like some of the patrons and like something for you guys as well, where he should be getting some sleep. But when he stumbles out and when he sees you guys, because he rolled a 1 on his stuff,
No, but
He,
at least would piss everyone
he looks
off.
at you lot coming down, and he just, oh, is Mr. Red okay?
Yes, he's fine. We were just talking business.
Oh, okay. I made him some really nice tea and
Yeah.
and some cupcakes. After I'll come. Would you like some cupcakes?
Yes, please. I
yes,
would
please, but-
love some cupcakes.
You should
Oh,
really
well,
get
here
some
you
rest.
are.
You've had a long day.
I like to work. It keeps my mind calm. Cooking is very relaxing for me. I like the smells of all the sweets and the vegetables. Is really nice, and that helps me sleep in the day. But please don't tell Mr. Red. He'll be upset.
I understand. Just don't go too far.
Oh yes, sir. Of course, sir. As he then looks over and grabs what was it? One of the cupcakes and leaves it on a plate and pass it over to you, Alia. This is pink fairy cake. It's got really
Aw.
nice strawberries. I used a particular cream. I used some chocolate on the side. I think you might like it. And he hands it over to you.
Thank you.
For you, Elric, this right here is a classic that I remember. A really nice gentleman came in one day for this recipe, and it is a truffle cake of sorts. As he hands it over to you, it was a recipe that was found in the Himalayas, as he says. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a really fancy place. and I thought you'd like the fancy stuff. And he hands it to you.
Yum yum yum.
And for Nicholas,
You.
for you, sir, I got you some sweet, delicious shepherd's pie, straight fresh from the oven. It's got still that nice mint aroma. It's got like some good potatoes, some vegetables. I made this just a few hours before you lot came down, but you can have a piece if you like. As like he cuts you up in a slice.
Absolutely. You already had me at shepherd's pie.
Hmm.
Well,
had me at
there you are. I hope you enjoy. If you need anything else, I'll just be in the kitchen. But please don't tell Mr. Red I'm in the kitchen.
Say a
You're
word.
safe with us.
He gives you all a hug. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I give him a small smooch on lay cheek.
Oh, my lady, I need to go back to the kitchen. And he bangs his head like on the way in the doorway. He's like,
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm all right.
You keep hurting him with your kisses.
Oh, he makes his way back into the kitchen, and like you can see like the reds in his cheek and everything. It's like, I'll get back to cooking. I'll see you in a few.
Oh.
If anyone likes to make a perception check walking by the kitchen, you can to see what he's doing inside.
Yes, as one chef to another, bitchin'.
You go ahead.
Bitchin'.
Fuck! 12.
He's not being that secretive.
Yeah.
He begins like gathering all the dishes and like he's going back to like it is like a little cooking. You actually see a teddy bear propped up by one of the utensils like on the like left hand side of the counter. It's like, oh my goodness! She kissed my cheek again. I don't know. I think like she's really nice, but I just want to be friends and all. What should I do, Simon? It's look, you're right. I gotta let her down easy. She's my friend and all. It's just, I just don't know how to say it. You know, it's why do women have to really like me, Simon? Like he like slumps back into like to his chair.
Oh. Do you relay that back, John?
Privacy from one man
No,
to another.
that's privacy. From one chef to another, the kitchen is a safe place.
The kitchen.
Indeed.
Kitchen is a safe space.
Yes.
So, as you're all making your way down from the top portion of the tavern, as you're planning on walking out, are you? Or are you kind of stick around for a bit?
After eating, I plan on walking out.
Yeah. I don't think we short rested, did we?
You didn't, no.
Bonk. Alright, well, I'm gonna eat my shepherd's pie. I don't want it to go bad.
I demolish my cupcake.
I'll eat my Himalayan delicacy.
Very nice.
Oh,
Alright.
this is making me want dessert. Fuck it, I'm going to grab ice cream.
Don't fucking tempt me.
I'm already walking.
Oh,
I have a
you
wireless
bitch, that's
headset,
right.
man.
You do have a wireless headset. Fuck.
Let's go!
So while it's being established, you actually all notice that from the far end of the room down here, let me get the ink here. Oh my goodness, he can actually draw now.
Oh my
What
god,
would
he
it
can
be?
draw.
Oh my god.
Like he does it for a living or something.
Nah, why would he ever do
around-
that?
Where would I put it? Let's see. Around this general area, if you can see it there, there is a notice board.
Yeah.
And from it, there is a, what would I say he is? There's a flaming fist guard nailing up a request on the board as he walks away from it. This board is actually new to the tavern, with a variety of different notices that have been placed up on the board itself. If you would like, you can take an investigation if you wish, or you can ignore it.
Sure, I'll look at it.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll look at it too, although I'll need to roll once I get back to my desk. I'm still scooping some ice cream.
Yeah, no worries. Making your way up to the notice board, you notice that there are three parchments with emblems attached to the top. There are 3 regular contracts underneath. There are 3 bounty contracts under that, and there are 3 favor notices placed below those as well. So in terms of what each of those mean, so the first top 3 you noticed are faction requests. So those are contracts that are linked to specific factions, where you can do favors for those, you can do quests, depending on the request in general. Under that are contracts. Contracts are basically monster hunting requests, where there are creepy, no good creatures out there in the world that need some killing, and they need someone to help out with that. Under that are bounties, where instead of monsters, it's individuals within the city that have been committing some crimes, and or it's not always just linked to like people like committing crimes. There could also be just like missing persons in general, like where it has to be put up as a bounty, but it's an individual that needs to be found and brought to the law. And then under that are simple requests from just some humble people throughout the city looking for some help.
Nice.
So which one would you like to look at first?
People want help.
People want help. The very last one, requests. Okay. So the first one, and the most classic one of them all, there's a cat stuck in a tree.
Let's go.
Nice.
The second
Astral Arms
request, there is, what was it originally? My father is missing his golden watch. And then the last one, what did I have it written down? Hold on. My supply transport is missing.
There's a very big gap in, urgency about that one and weirdness.
It's incredibly vague, but yeah, you can gather that like, okay, this probably
How
should have
does
been a
that
little higher.
happen? Yes.
Yeah, why is it a favor?
I have a businessman question mark?
Probably, yeah. Are those the only ones you look at?
Let's look at the faction favor.
So with the faction favor, each of the factions, there are three. There is the Harper faction, there is the Zentarum faction, and then there is the Flaming Fist faction. The Harpers are asking for a request of individuals to hunt, what was it? There is a criminal being put on trial and they require
We rested.
witnesses of the event. They begin to note down the criminals in record, and one of them has the name.
And then so on and so forth. It'll get more. So for now,
Oh fuck
you
names.
can only retrieve. It'll take like a couple of days.
Names, my biggest weakness.
Literally. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Hold on.
It's no worries.
Notes
It
time.
is
Wait.
a uncommon. Okay, so that's going to be 50 gold pieces.
What the fuck?
You're looking at that background too. Yeah, it's interesting. I like it.
Vendetta.
It's
Oh,
just a-
sorry.
So,
Oh, I'm not. Well, that's actually kind of funny. But no.
he references Vendetta,
Did.
Oh.
where
okay.
she's apparently being put on trial by the Harpers.
Oh.
Oh no.
As for Zentarum, they're requesting. What was it? For this contract it's also a little bit vague. We need well, it's not directly saying this on the board, but in summary, they're requesting some assistance with transport.
Transport goes missing, and then another team is requesting transport.
Yeah.
Sassy baka.
I was really hoping it'd be like, oh yeah, we just got a huge amount of cargo and extra carts. We need guards. I was like, I don't know. It'd be something very funny like that.
As for the last one with the Flaming Fist, they're on the hunt for a unknown cultist group that was found attacking some citizens within the city during the late afternoon.
Uh-oh.
That sounds familiar.
I
Mhm.
wonder. I wonder who that could have been.
Oh, also, complete side tangent. You know how we were struggling to find the name of the owner for the bathhouse?
Don't tell me you found it.
I have it.
What
Go
was
for
What's
it.
his name?
A man was named Jabas.
Boss, my fucking god. Yeah.
There's no way we called him Jabas though.
That's what I have written down over here, my man. That's what I
Is that
got.
Thomas?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't fucking remember, dude.
He's dead.
Doesn't
Well,
yeah,
he's
true.
dead, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
he's dead.
Well, fuck.
Right.
we tried, and then he was like, yeah, so let me just walk through this door and fucking disappear.
We told them
So
not
from
to.
that, would you like to read the rest of the requests on the board, or move on from that?
Fuck it, 3 for 3.
Why not? Yeah.
All right. So for the contracts, each one is just as vague as the other, but it's basically in detail that something needs a hunting. The first one is the request of a dog that was found dead in someone's yard, and they found remnants of a creature having devoured it in the yard, and they can find a trail that leads off outside the city. So they need someone to hunt it. The second one is... Oh, what would it be? Fuck. Oh, this is where I get to bust out the monster manual. Oh, yay!
Wait, we're getting the monster manual out?
Yeah, because the contracts are all monster related. Like, it's just hunting down monsters.
Alright, what page you need, brother?
Now I got it here. Random one. Let's see.
Random page. Oh, cool. It's just an ancient gold dragon.
Imagine.
Oh no.
Let's just keep flipping pages and not be over there.
The second one is actually it's written in a haste and in a panic by someone who probably doesn't have like the best in terms of like handwriting, but it's translated that I just found my brother killing my mother in her sleep, but my brother has been missing for a few days.
Oh, fun.
Wendigo.
I can't seem to
Wendigo.
find where my brother went. I need help. In summary, that's what it says. As for the last one, let's see here. Ships have been going missing for the last couple of days out in the docks beside... Oh no, actually the opposite end of where Captain Zodge is located.
Interesting.
So those are the contracts. As for the bounties, the first bounty details a child that has gone missing, and it details that we're in search for our daughter Sabrina, who hasn't been seen in a couple of days. The second one is a string of disappearances within a small locale area within the city, where it's now been closed off as a dead zone. But the guards in the local area are reporting if anyone's have any witnesses of those that have been missing within that general area. And the last one is a hunter. It's a hunting bounty, where... Oh, fuck, what was it? Oh, it's for the brother. That's it. So there's the contract of someone looking to kill the brother. The other one is looking to take the brother in for custody and for, to be put on trial.
Right.
Huh. Interesting.
And then I went over the requests.
Right.
Big thump. Should we wait until we speak with Captain Zodge before we try and start taking up any of the contracts?
Yeah, let's tackle one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Talk to Zodge and then to the
Zodge.
church.
Sure.
All right, perfect.
Zodge and church. Oh, we could also talk to the lizard dude while we're by Zodge.
Oh yeah, because he's mocked up as a fish market near Zodge's location.
Yeah.
Well, he's on the harbor.
I mean, so close enough.
Home skillets?
I mean, he's on the way, so might as well.
Okay.
But we'll talk with Captain Zodge first, though.
Yeah,
We'll get that
let's talk to him first.
Let's go.
The actual,
Alright.
our actual employer.
Yeah.
So journeying out of the tavern, doesn't really take too long from when you first came to this tavern to where you make your way back to the harbor where you first met Captain Zodge. It's like a couple of minutes journey, like just from walking. You make your way there eventually, and you do find that it's a bit of a bustling area today, where there's a couple of patrons out and a couple of customers from different reasons or different means of transportation, like for shipments coming from the ship, or if there's fishmongers, or if there's just people fishing in general, or if there's people looking to repair some of the ships or sailing out. From it, you can see some of the Flaming Fist hanging around, either posing as bodyguards or as security, while others are buying particular materials from the markets, and some can be spotted on Captain Zodge's ship just hanging around, with Captain Zodge seen on his ship talking away with the other Flaming Fist.
So we see Zodge.
Yes. All right, resident face of the party.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
Making your way there, you all do catch from your peripheral vision in one of the markets that there is a lizard man that is also selling some fish as like he's just cutting it up very finely in like its skillet and detail and like kind of like propping it up as well, or like making some like fair gold. But that's as you're making your way up there, you see him.
Yeah.
Now we know where
So
he is.
when you make your way up to Captain Zodge, he turns back to you in surprise and delight as like he barely opens like his arms. It's like, oh, welcome, welcome. Oh, give me a moment. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've had some others apart from, my own faction, as well as, like, some other fucking. Hey, put that down. No. Yeah, that one over there, the crates. Yeah, delicate stuff. All right? Fucking Egypt. Sorry about that. Right.
Fucking
Did you finish up that contract? Did you kill the other three?
We
Yeah, about that.
got Wan.
Yeah, we just wanted to give you an update.
Okay. And the other two?
We know where they are.
Well,
Well,
Oh,
one
one.
of them.
no.
We know where one
we
of
know
them
where
is.
one of them might be, or at least a possible
In a-
contact of him. So
Yeah, so we're working
he'll be
on
on
him.
we're on his trail.
Okay. And he's still alive? Why?
We haven't found him yet.
He's not there yet.
But you say you have his location.
I look
Yes,
at
where he
Elric. Do you want to tell him what we went through to get to the first guy?
Doesn't
I
matter.
can't imagine it was that hard, was it?
You got like an hour of your time?
Oh boy. I was like, he like scrunching it up from his eyes. Just give me the short end. Is he dead?
Yes. Mortlock is dead.
Perfect. Okay. He reaches into his coat. I pulls it out. Like, let's see here. There you go. And he gives you 10 gold pieces as like, a fraction of like the initial full reward. Where if you want, you can take it, or you can keep it with him until the full contract is complete.
I'll just wait for the full contract to be complete.
Oh, wait for the full contract.
Yeah, same.
All right. He throws it back into his purse and tosses it back into his coat. Now, is there anything else I can help with, or may I get back to my crew? Our ship took a bit of a beating the last couple of days.
Yeah. I need to. A question. So underneath of the bathhouse was where all the commotion was. There was a sprawling dungeon that was apparently originally owned by the cultists at Tiamat that was then being used by the cultists of the Dead Three. There was like a false Hydra in there. Why?
So,
Why?
while you were mentioning, like, okay, yeah, the Dead Three, there's a dungeon, all right. When you mention a false Hydra, he like, just cops his head, like, a what?
A very large, white, multi-headed, smiling, faced creature that devours people.
He
That not even
cocks
the
his-
cultists knew were there.
He cocks his head forward in a very like, sure. Where like he's just like looking like explain this like, And let me guess, did it also sing particular shanties? And was it like, oh, let me guess, 12 feet tall, and it had multiple heads and sharp teeth?
Can I look at him and I grab his arm?
Yes, it drove it ate one of the Dead Three torturers, and then drove the other one to insanity, where it was spewing liquids out of every orifice of its face, and would even continue to move after its neck was snapped.
I grab his arm and I look him in his face and I said,
Who are you doing this to?
the Zodge.
Such.
He steps away and you're going to grab him. It's like, hey, this is expensive coating. No touching, please.
I look at him and I'm like, then you need to take this seriously. Because what we saw down there, not natural.
The story of the false Hydra is nothing more than a fairy tale. It's something to scare the kids in the middle of the night. It's a creature that's only just used in stories. It's not real. I've had many people in my crew and my sailors. They tell me stories about these fucking false Hydra that comes around. It's not real. They themselves don't believe it. It's just fiction.
I punched it. It looked at me.
It was
You must have
real.
punched
Fun.
something really different then. Are you sure it was a false? Like based on your description, it just sounds like just a regular Hydra. Or some other little beastie found that like dungeons hoard all forms of creatures and beasties.
I look at
Maybe
him.
it's just something
It
like that.
ate a person whole
Yeah, I look
with
at him.
one of its heads
Buddy,
and slinked into the darkness after it was full.
I looked at the.
I've
I
watched krakens destroy ships and boats. I know
This-
a big feisty
know-
creature when I see one, and if they believe one is on like what in a dungeon, nah, why would it be there? Like it's
I look
That's
again,
what
it's
I
a
wanna
fairy
know.
tale. It's just fairy tale. It's not real.
at
Nice.
Zaj and I say, "Do you know the owner of the bathhouse?"
No, I'm not familiar with the location.
Ah, well, shame.
So, let's
Oh,
put
well.
it this way: he ate him, and then his
Okay.
bones morphed into its face.
He almost laughs like as soon as he says, like, anything else? Did it mimic his voice? Did it cries out, screams of pain?
I'm just
Did
gonna
it start
grab. I'm just
dancing
gonna
his
grab
butt?
my party members and start dragging them away. It's like we're not getting anywhere with this guy. Let's just go ahead
call-
and finish
I
the job.
I got
call
one more thing.
over-
One more thing. There's like really weird magic in that dungeon. Like
I look at him.
looping,
Do you want to go find it?
looping hallways that shouldn't be able to loop.
What good is this information to me? I'm not looking to go down some dungeons anytime soon.
Oh, I
As
thought if you're gonna have
coincidence.
exploring them to flush out any remaining cultists, you should at least be wary.
I'm
that
not out to hunt the cult. I'm just out for their leaders. Sever the head of the leaders. They'll fucking run around like headless chickens. They'll never know what to do. That's why I gave you the contract.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
thought
keep
knowledge
rolling.
would be useful.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's leave.
He's gonna go
He
down
also
there, and
has
he's gonna go down there, and he's gonna get murked, guys.
That's on
money.
him problem.
I don't think he'll ever go down there.
And even if he does, that's a him problem.
Well, it's an us problem because we won't get paid. But yes.
Oh well. We got big R. We're good.
Takisha.
Who lizard boy?
Hmm?
Yep, to the lizard.
What did we say his name was?
Kisha.
Keisha. Perfect. Okay.
Write that shit
Go.
down, home skillet.
It is. I will
I
send you
know.
everyone's name phonetically spelled.
No, I'm talking
My
to
position at the
fucking
moment.
DM.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on my screen at the moment where it's very difficult for me to get to the keyboard. But upon making your way to Keisha, where like a couple of customers are like going back and forth, like getting some like like different requirements of like fish or food or maybe some fishing supplies, like as they're walking away, he sees you guys coming forward as like he just finishes off cutting the head off one salmon and pushes it aside. Well, what will it be? Supplies or food? As he tosses it back up.
Party face. It's up to you.
What's the party face?
The face of the party. The person who does the talkie.
Who doing
Yeah,
that?
some specials today,
You.
2 for 1
Oh,
for
fuck.
some anglerfish. We got 5 copper pieces for half a salmon. Can I help?
I look at him and I go, "Does the name Big R ring a bell?" Robert.
Mm. Yeah, I know Robert. I know him. As he begins like cutting away at the fish.
So
How is he doing these days?
he's doing great. He's running his own tavern. Speaking of the tavern, he's been looking
Right.
for some musicians, and he said back in the ye old
He-
days.
Rolls his
He might
eyes when you
play.
mentioned the musicians, but he does like cross his arms and listen.
I look at him and I say, he says, back in the good old days, you used to be quite the musician. And I'm looking to help out Robert to get some more people in his tavern by once a week doing a little performance. And I was wondering if you would be interested. You would get paid, of course, quite the hefty amount. Not plus every tip you got on stage.
Good old days. As he just munches under his breath. You know the reason why we left as a group in the first place?
No.
Because that cheap fuck ran off with all the gold. My biggest hit ever. We were performing in the Neverwinters. We were performing for the High Lords themselves. As soon as we got paid for our endeavors, oh, what does Robert up and do? Like he does this, like, he like passion fish down and cutting the heads off. It's like he decides, hey lol, I'm just going to take a couple of half of the gold in order to start up my own bustling business. I'll come back now and again for the band. I'll just be gone for a few days. A few days turns to weeks, weeks turns to months. We don't see a lick of that gold, and you know what? We all just decided to disband at that very moment. And now you tell me he's his own stat. That doesn't surprise me at the least, that he has his own
It's-
tavern now at this point.
It's not him wanting to start the band. He's mentioned it to me because I've performed at his tavern, and he paid me quite nicely. Up front.
You made sure he paid you full,
Yes,
right?
full up front
Good,
before
good.
I performed. And I take out 75 gold and I set it down on the counter. And I said,
Oh,
that would...
that cheap fuck! 75?
No, this is just what I'm giving you if you agree. not including
Oh.
the 150 golden plate we were going to get.
Okay.
He scratches the side of his scales as he just like looks down at the pricing. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway. I don't even have my violin, so there's no really point, to be honest.
That would be no problem for us to gather. I got brains and muscles here. We could find you one.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
Okay. But I need to talk to Robert before I decide anything. Where is he now?
He's in his tavern.
Right. He slams the cleaver back onto the wooden skillet. It's like, give me a moment. I'll go speak to him. As he takes off the apron, like walks out.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He pulls down the close sign like over the market as well. As like he just begins like walking off. But as he's walking off, someone shoves him to the side. As 3 grown men walk up to him. One of which is part of the Flaming Fist. I scales face. Where's our insurance for your protection, eh? I told you, gentlemen, it'll be you within the week. I just need more time. I've already talked over with my partnerships.
Hey, I look over at the guards, and you know that little emblem he gave, that Zaj gave us?
The Flaming Fist emblem?
All I do is I turn to him, and I flash the emblem, and I look over at him, and I look.
Oh,
I got it from here.
The fuck is a rookie doing out here?
You
I'll
can
go piss in a bush somewhere. Who gives
I
a
look-
fuck? Anyway, you, money, now.
I walk over. How much does he owe you?
Don't pay them.
Yeah, you don't pay the racketeering.
Yeah, you don't pay
120
them
gold.
direct. Alright, where are they standing in relation to all of us?
There is the Flaming Fist who's standing in front, and he has 2 goons behind him. Like from one to each side. Like one to the left and one to the right.
Did the goons look like they're associated with the Flaming Fist or just with the guy?
The associates are with the Flaming Fist, but they don't have like any particular emblems. They just look some rugged thugs, to be honest.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, and fucking names. Lizard Man.
Keisha?
Keisha pipes up. He puts his arms out like between the two, like trying to break the tension. Like, look, I told you I could get the money within the week. Just please give me more time. Like, it's not going to be that he gets punched right in the face.
Alright, that's enough of that.
The knuckles, come on, brother.
I walk over and I stand right where Zaj was, and I extend my hand to him to stand him up.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do. Initiative.
Alright, I got my initiative roll.
Hey, and that's 20.
Bitchin'.
Hey, nice one.
Wow.
13.
Gotta wait for when he asks for our numbers.
I wonder if that comes onto the screen. No?
Why did it say you rolled an 11? Oh, what the fuck?
What are you looking at?
Well, yeah, what are you looking at?
I don't know. It just popped up, said Nicholas rolled an 11.
Oh yeah, that's the fucking D&D Beyond thing. But Alia, would you roll?
13.
Not a 1.
13.
Improvement.
That was Nicholas, was it?
Wait, what?
What?
What'd you roll?
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, beautiful. And Elric, you rolled a
19.
perfect. So now I gotta roll for these assholes.
Those asshats.
All right, let me see here.
Ooh, sure love shelves and a chair.
Shelf. We are now, in fact, throwing the fuck down.
Yeah.
Because those fucks don't talk to my mans like that.
Personally, I just don't like when people have to pay protection money. Because it's just normally a thug thing to do.
For
It's like,
real.
oh, yeah, you know. You just give us some gold, and we'll make sure nothing happens to your business. It'd be a real shame if something happened. It's like, no, fuck you.
Wait, we're standing on a pier, right?
We push these
No, it's
motherfuckers in the water.
marketplace.
Damn
So
it!
you're in the marketplace.
Yeah, we're in the
Okay.
marketplace.
I wanted to
Let's say
waterboard them.
I was gonna say we can waterboard.
No, we're not
Oh, shit.
torturing people. You're supposed to be good.
All right, so Nicholas, you're up first. I'm actually going to see if I can get a map up first, actually, for some visual aid.
Not a problem.
Yay.
I was gonna say I better be first. If I wasn't first, we'd have a problem.
Gonna
They just,
bone the
they
pit.
just need the crit and have a better dex mod than you.
Fuck you. Not
No.
allowed.
No, fuck you. It is allowed.
If it loads, please. That'd be so cool. It did load, thank you. Oh, that's a JPEG. Thank you so much. Okay.
I'm gonna hit you in your JPEG.
Why? What did I do?
Hey.
Do I look like
I'm gonna
I
say,
know
why
Oh,
what
you-
a
did you,
fucking
nat
JPEG
20?
is?
Jonathan?
Yes, he said that. He said natural.
Sorry, I gotta hit the
Walkers.
Loggers.
Right, let me see here. There we go.
I still like the fact that John is so small.
Yeah.
button. John, tiny baby.
I think in a 1v1 I could beat all of you.
As a monk,
Baby.
yes.
Yes.
Hey man, as long as I go first, all I
Hey,
need
what's
is
your,
action
hey,
surge.
what's your con modifier like?
+3.
Ooh. Are you proficient in con saving throws?
Yes. I'm a
Okay,
fighter.
You have a chance to not get stun locked.
You also have to remember, I also have heavy armor master, so I'm taking less damage per hit.
No, it matters not if you're stunned. If you're stunned, congrats. That's just your GG. I will just infinitely stun lock you.
Fuck you. No.
Just sizing you up for the map. There we go. Can everyone see the lines on the map?
Yeah.
We.
Okay, perfect. So, is there music in the stream as well?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
I got combat music on.
That is perfect. Thank you. So, I'm just going to use general colors for the thugs. So, Ali, you said you were helping out.
The guy on
Picture.
the floor.
Yeah,
Yep.
picking them
So,
up.
let's see over here. So, the green one is the lizard. Oh, hold on. Change up the size. There we go.
Opa.
That's the lizard. And these are the thugs. So, Nicholas, you're up first.
Alrighty. This is gonna be fun. Now, I'm gonna be using my long swords, both of them. I would like to specify, because of the fact that they're flaming fists, I'm not going to use my long swords with their blades out. Probably be a bad idea to do that.
Probably.
So,
I'll
sheets
blunt
on.
trauma
Yeah, blunt force trauma. Or
Alright,
as
cool.
mechanics like to say, percussive maintenance.
Yes.
Alright, so,
Beat the shit out of it.
exactly. So, I will target the one that punched our boy here. I'm gonna target him specifically. I'm gonna walk up to his bitch ass.
Oh, I need to specify the Zentarum guy as well. Hold on. So he's
Yeah.
actually here.
Yeah.
So
Good,
he
a
is the one
lighter-
that punched him.
Beautiful. I'm fucking his ass up.
Go for it.
Alrighty.
hit.
Yep, rolling. Roll. 14?
It does not hit.
Had a feeling. Luckily, 2 attacks. Oh wow, fuck you. 10. Really?
It does
Bruh.
not hit, unfortunately.
No, attempted the bonus action, man.
Also,
With
the
the third
music's
hit.
up in Discord if anyone needs.
One thing that I can at least be thankful for is that, okay, well, fuck you. I missed all of my attacks. Are you shitting me?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, if I recommend, I would suggest you move 2 squares to the right. Because if
What?
you did that, you would have at least had advantage because you would have been flanking the guy.
And now you say something?
You were already saying, "Oh, I swing in hands." Like, ah, well, there goes that.
Yeah, could have just said, hey, go into flank position, please. Mention that. Could have said that.
I was going to, but you already started swinging.
I don't want to hear it. We had about 3 minutes before the fight actually started.
I didn't see.
I don't
First,
give a
there was
flying
only
fuck.
2
You should've
dots.
said something.
The second
Should've
there was the
said
3rd
something.
dot, you were like, I want to start punching him.
You guys good?
No, they
Yeah, we're
need
good. We're
Jesus.
You need Jesus.
No,
You
I need
to
Jesus.
s- You need to go fucking suck your own dick. Is what you need to do.
No, I'm not removing ribs to do that. Thanks.
You
Yeah,
need to
fuck
go
you.
get laid. Jesus Christ.
Wait, you need to remove ribs to do that? Unlucky.
I'm not flexible.
Just grow a bigger
I'm-
PP forehead.
Neither am I. Emmy gets it. Neither am I. It's gotta be big enough where you don't need to.
Just get a
Alright,
bigger
is that your
PP.
turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Fuck you, you're not
Okay.
moving.
So
Yeah, no, fuck
next
you.
up is Elric. You're up.
Yeah. Well, do I feel like invoking attack of opportunity? Probably not. I probably don't want to do that today. Yeah, that would still be within 10 feet of me. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my bonus action first.
Yep.
To summon my astral arm, so the 3 guys in front of me,
Whoa. Nice.
they all have to make a, where's the fucking tab, dex saving throw.
Dex save. Okay, I'll do the first thug since he's the closest. So it's Dex. Interesting. Oh my! The first thug got a natural 20.
Ah,
Damn.
bitch.
The soldier got 16,
Okay, he passes.
and then the final thug at the far back got a 2.
He fails.
Nice. So
Unsurprisingly.
do you want to
So-
describe how it's presented, like how the arms come out?
Yeah, so you see 2 silvery skeletal arms appear from my shoulder and just try and they
Ooh.
both swing and miss on the first 2, but just wail the 3rd guy because he takes 11 force damage.
Yikes.
Almost max damage.
Nice
Let's
one.
get fucked on.
So, going for the damage, let's see. Is it half damage if they make it?
Nah, it's just no damage.
No damage? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Damage
the,
or no damage?
the farthest one is knocked back, is he?
He doesn't get knocked back, he just gets punched really hard.
Oh, okay. What was the damage?
11 force damage.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Okay. And do you do anything else?
Oh, yeah. Then I'm going to punch him. Since I get 2 attacks around, I'll use the astral arms to keep punching the guy who got injured. So I'll roll to hit for the first attack. Does an 18 hit?
For the flaming fist, is it?
Yeah, the guy who took 11.
What was the attack?
An 18?
Yes, that hits.
Alright, he'll take 9 force damage. And then I got 2 attacks around, because
Ooh.
does a 17 hit him?
1 second, just calculating. Just for the first attack, you fuck him up pretty good. Like, just planting it like right between his ribs, but like you hear like a couple of cracks. Is it groaning in pain? The second one, what was it to hit?
The second one was a 17.
He takes the blunt end of his longsword and kind of like deflects it around.
Okay, that's a day, alright.
Okay.
That's my attacks. I fucked him up real good.
Nice.
He's not feeling it.
He's not feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
So now, is that your turn?
Yep.
Perfecto. Next up is Alia.
Alright, I'm gonna take a step forward. So, like, away from Lizard Boy.
Okay.
So I'm 5 feet away. I'm a at will real quick. Sword burst.
So you're going this way, are you?
Yeah. So I'm hitting fucking nobody.
All right, sword burst. Go for it. What does it do?
Sword burst. You create a momentary circle of specter blades that sweep around you. All creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, now it's 2d6 because we're level 5. Remember?
Oh yeah, 2d6. My bad.
Oh, fuck, nice. All right. So I'll do this
That's-
first 2 thugs
That's
ahead.
worse my ability.
So thug number 1. What's the save?
14 to dex.
First thug fails. So the one on the left fails.
Get fucked.
The one on the right fails.
Get fucked.
And the flaming fist guy also fails. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, we're rolling damage.
All right, go for it.
First one.
It's 2 dice.
Oh, is it?
Wouldn't they
It's,
just all take the same damage, Emmy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they take
5
10
damage each.
They all take 5 damage each. Okay.
Yep.
I feel bad for that other guy. He already got mollywopped by fucking John.
Yeah.
Get bunked again.
Jesus.
Got
Yeah.
no touched. Real hard.
And it's just a string of like astral swords, like swiping at them, is it?
Pretty
Yeah.
much. It's
They just
cloud
I,
path.
they see these like fucking silvery fucking ghost see-through swords come right at their face and give them a good solid
Nice.
whap.
Danny, did you play WoW at all?
Me? Now and again, yeah.
Do you know who Lord Marigar is?
No, haven't played that
Ah.
much.
He was the first raid boss for ICC in Wrath of the Lich King. His most
Oh,
famous
nice one.
attack is Bone Storm. It's just that instead of bones, it's swords.
Oh, that's
So
fucking
it's
sick.
just swords just are flinging around.
I like that. That's pretty
ICC
cool.
was such a fun raid.
Out of character,
Okay.
what is the flying fuck are these sorcery points that I have?
Sorcery points. Okay, I'll go over those with you very quickly. Let me see.
Yeah,
Let me
'cause
get you
Yeah,
a page.
so sorcery points are how you modify the spells you cast.
Oh! So if I want to like,
Sorcery points allow you to like
I can
quicken
create
a
a spell
spell.
slot.
You can make a spell slot. You can make depending on which sorcery point benefits you have, you can quicken a spell. So you can make a spell that's normally an action, a bonus
Flexible
action. There's safe casting. So safe casting would mean that when you cast a spell that has a saving throw, people of your choice will automatically pass it. Different like modifiers. I know some of them let you like fuck around with the damage types. Some of them let you fuck around with their ranges, all that good stuff. Twinning spells.
You can use your sorcery points to get an
Sorry.
additional spell slot.
Did you cast a spell? Like, was that the sort of thing? Was that a spell?
Yeah, it was a spell.
It's a
Okay, I
cantrip.
need to make a roll.
It's a
Hold on.
cantrip. Yeah.
Oh, it's a cantrip. Alright, never mind. That's okay.
Oh, it's an at-will sorcerer shit, whatever cantrip.
It's a
yeah.
cantrip though. It's a cantrip because it doesn't use a spell slot.
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool. But that would still be a spell casted though, so that's your action finished. But you
Yeah.
can still have a bonus action.
I can't do shit for a bonus action, actually. I got nothing.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so
'Cause all
then
my-
next up,
Points are gone and shit.
the thug who got the blast from Elric on the right of the screen. I'm gonna dot him with a white dot. Fucking, why isn't it doing it? Oh, it's because it's hidden, of course.
Of course.
This guy.
Okay.
He is going to try and swipe at you, Alia.
Oh, okay.
He kind of can't reach me, so it's like, I gotta take out my
Yeah,
aggression
he's
as a
like,
woman.
well, fuck you, and he's gonna take out his mace and try and hit Alia.
Okay.
He rolls to hit. Does a 18 hit.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Fuck, alright. And then that is 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And he's gonna hit you again with the mace.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit.
Yeah.
And now he does 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, owie. I'm really not feeling good now, guys.
It's just bonk, bonk.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very hot. I might have to do a quick little heal on myself later.
So that's his turn done. The next one is the the flaming fist guy, where he's gonna be like, "Fuck this," and he's gonna try and flee.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Who
what
gets the
direction is he
opportunity?
running in?
Who gets
Yeah,
the
I was
gonna
opportunity?
We all get opportunity attacks, because he's all gonna be leaving all of our. We surround him, so he gets punched by all of us.
Love that.
Oh yeah. So then
Yeah,
he's going to try and run in. Okay, I have to specify because they're all in the same one here. That's cool. He's gonna run in this direction. Well,
Okay.
upon attempting that, you all get opportunity attacks.
Alrighty.
So,
Well,
it
let's do
should-
this one at a time.
It should go in order of initiative, right? So
Yeah.
it should be Nicholas
first.
first.
So
Alright,
yeah,
well.
Nicholas is first.
Let's see. Wow, nat one. Thanks. Cool. Very funny.
Oh, seriously? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Da da da
Alright.
da. You hit
Elric,
yourself.
you're up.
What?
For an opportunity attack? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try him with the brass knuckles for a specific reason.
Alright, go for it.
Man, this is. So if I knew that a 17 fucked up last time, I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
So I get to
Go
roll
for
a
it.
d8 and add that.
Yep.
Alright, so a composite 20 to hit him.
That hits, yes.
Alright, and I would also like to use a key point to do a stunning strike. So he has to make a con saving throw.
I must say now you won't need to. Don't worry.
Cool. He takes 7 bludgeoning.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah, well, well, I guess the best way to do it be as he's running away. Again, I just, gotta do the good old classic. Punch him hard in the kidney to try and stun him.
Kidney punch.
Kidney punch.
So you deliver what? Are you using the astral arms? Are you? Are you using the? Are you using the knuckles? Okay.
I am using knuckles because stunning strike has to be a melee weapon attack, and the arms technically don't
So-
count.
From the back, as you kitty punch him so hard, his front part, you can just see like under his skin, there's a burst within inside his body, as he lunges forward straight into the stall in front of him and crashes it down and like falls back, just lumped onto the ground.
Ah,
The foam and blood spits out from his mouth, and he's just incapacitated.
I didn't hear dead, so that's a good sign.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I would say because you specified how you attacked him, and because you're using a bludgeoning weapon. Normally in my games, when you specify an attack with a bludgeoning weapon, it could end up just incapacitating them. But there you go. That was one form of incapacitating, where he's just like on the ground now, like unconscious.
Nice.
But I'll still get. Oh no, I'll leave him there. Actually, here's the thing.
Take a nap.
I'm gonna do this. This is how I can tell if they're incapacitated. It's just a ring.
Nice.
Donut.
So now
Ooh,
it is. Once it was his turn finished, back to Nicholas.
Beautiful. Guess I'm gonna. John, do you have any complaints of me filling in the spot where the guy was?
no.
I'm gonna squeeze
I
myself
have a
in back
10-foot
with
punch. I don't care.
the... know that. Alright, squeeze myself in where our flaming fist boy over there just got knocked the fuck out was.
Alright.
So I'll slot myself in right there, nice and snug with the boys. And I'll aim for the first guy that was lit the fuck up. So basically the farthest one from John.
Yeah, the guy on the right.
Yeah, our boy on the right there. I'm gonna light his ass up.
So this guy.
Hopefully. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Roll to hit. Don't fuck me. I will take it. 26.
That hits.
We'll
Roll
do
for
this one
damage?
at a time. Yep. 11.
11 damage. Perfect. All right.
How is he looking? He's still kicking?
Let me check here. He is looking pretty fucked.
Anyway, well, luckily I have another attack to go for it. Yikes, it's an 11.
Ooh.
11 for a thug. Just hits.
Just hits? We take those.
Fuck yeah.
6 damage.
6 damage. Holy fuck. He is looking not hot, not great. It is not his day.
Yeah.
He is
Man.
just barely clinging onto life.
Ah.
Okay.
Can I
okay,
just
well,
blow
fun-
on him?
Funny enough, we have a third attack. So I'll
Go
go
for it, baby.
Ouch.
Fuck yeah.
9.
9. But we have inspiration, so I'm gonna use that now.
You're gonna use it on the thug.
Fuck it, why not? Not like I'm gonna need it later.
True.
Maybe. And you said it's a D8?
Yeah, D8.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, roll a D8. Ooh. Okay, so 9, 6, 15.
15 hits. Yep.
Take those. And another 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Well, like I mentioned before, I have the sheets still on my sword, so no blades. I
Perfect.
am gonna aim and basically swipe him to where it's hitting like his chin and neck, pretty much, aiming to just knock him out.
All right.
Ow.
So you bonk him hard enough to where he spins around like for a few seconds before like just slumping onto his back. You can almost swear you saw stars hovering over his head. So he is unconscious as well. Interesting. All right. Going for a very pacifist route today, are we?
Oh, they're flaming fists. I might not like them, but I don't think it'd be a
Well-
good idea to kill them.
One guy is the flaming fist, but these guys aren't.
True.
I mean, still.
But there we go.
Worst case
That's
scenario,
him.
well,
dealt
the other
with.
boys deal with we deal with them.
Yeah.
So that was your turn.
Yes.
Do you do anything else, or?
No.
All right. So Alia, it's back to you.
I'm gonna
There's
punch
one
this.
guy
What?
left.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Hold
what?
on.
Did my turn get skipped?
Oh wait, shit, did it? Sorry, it is Elric. What the fuck am I looking at? All right, thank you.
I know how Steven
I saw
feels.
19 and I thought that was Alia for some reason. Sorry.
No.
All right, go
I
for it,
mean,
Elric.
he's next. So,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna punch him with my arms.
Do it.
And since I get flanking, there's a good shot I won't fuck this
Absolutely, aura. Let's
up.
fucking go.
At 30-20?
That hits.
Yeah, I hope fucking so. He'll take 7 force, and then I'll punch
Ooh.
him again.
Nice one.
Run
Go
it.
for it.
Run it back.
Run it back.
26. I think that
That
hits.
was, that was almost-
26. Yeah, that hits.
He takes 6 more force damage,
Ooh, fuck. All right, nice.
and then I'll, as a bonus action, just unarmed strike him. So now he's getting punched
Alright.
with brass knuckles, which is funny. No, not
Oh.
it's not that one works. Oh, cool.
Oh!
Nat 20.
Oh,
He
oh,
did.
nice one.
Yeah, he's gonna take.
So don't forget to add your crit multiply damage as well.
So how are you doing this again? Is it double the damage dice and then plus your plus your bonus? Or you
For
just-
my one, it's you roll the damage normally and then you multiply it by 2.
Ah, now I need to redo that damage. The damage. That not roll. Roll, please. Sag, lowest possible damage, 8.
Oh, fuck. And that's it with doubled as well?
Yeah, because I rolled a 1 for my d6, so it's just a d6 plus 3.
Dude, well, it's still pretty hefty enough for this guy.
True. So multiply, that's 8 total.
Much like his friend, he is also looking like pretty banged up as well. Where he's going to use his free action to speak. Where he just looks around his predicament. It's like, surrender.
My
Surrender.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
just nodded him.
can
I say okay.
pick him up by the collar and just get real close to his face?
No.
On your turn, you can.
That's my turn.
It's still Elric's if you want to finish it.
I was just gonna nod at him, be like, okay, and then that's my turn. I'm accepting his surrender. I'll put down the
Nice.
fist.
Thank you for the follow,
The
Red
fist lower for the
Samurai.
moment.
I'll put my hands in my pockets.
The arms are still up though.
Oh yes, of course.
So
I gotta do
that
the
is your
Baki
turn.
thing. I'm not gonna take my fist out of my pockets. I'm gonna put my pockets out of my fists.
Nice.
That's such a fucking stupid thing that was said. I love it.
Is the
Great.
best. So Alia, it's your turn. He is asked for surrender. Elric has lowered his arms. What do you do?
I pick him up by the collar and I get real close to his face.
No, please.
Say you're sorry now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Can I slightly shove him towards Lizard and look at him and say
He has a name.
to
racist.
Keisha? Keisha.
Yeah, you can.
I
You can
slightly
sign for
shove him.
Keisha.
I slightly shove him over towards Keisha and I say, "Beg for your forgiveness." And I just sit there.
Just gonna internally think. This is getting kind of weird.
All right. Okay, please, no, don't hurt me. Please forgive me. I just did it for my sister. Please.
I look over at Keisha. You decide.
Keisha spits in the ground as he wipes his face. They're nobodies. Just leave them be.
I look at him and I say, "Run."
He darts off in the opposite direction.
No.
Yay. John, I hate
So
you.
effectively, that is combat over.
Yay.
No.
Where you still have 2 unconscious figures just lying beside you.
I like to make sure that the guy I kidney shot won't die. I like to ensure his
Uh,
death.
You
Does
can
not
walk
happen.
over, make a medicine check.
Yay.
I'm gonna walk over to Keisha and.
Fuck. 9.
Ooh. He's still foaming at the mouth, and he still looks a little bit, like effect up from like, the kid he punched through his back.
Yeah.
But from your predicament, it's like, he'll live. He'll be fine.
I look over at Elric and I'm like, does he need healing?
Maybe just a tad. I punched him a little
Okay.
bit too hard.
I walk over to the foamy dude and I'll cast Healing Word.
Nice.
Give him a good touch. Unlike my bad touch.
He'll
He-
get 6 to heal.
Nice one. So he finally actually like darts back up. Well, he not like darts back, but like he groans, and you can see like the lumps in his side begin to like retract back into his body as he like spits up a good bit of blood and mucus, and he looks around in his predicament.
Hi.
I look
Whoa.
at him and I say,
Where-
you better run.
Right.
He looks at his friend who is also just laying on the ground, and he like walks over, grabs him by the arm, like puts him like over his shoulder, and he just kind of like waddles off.
Yeah.
And he waddled away. Waddle.
Waddle.
Waddle, waddle.
So Keisha gets back to his feet as like he just kind of dusts himself off, like rubs the wound in his face from the punch, looks around his predicament and looks back at you guys. All right, thanks for that. I owe you one.
Nah, it's
Gotta
fine.
worry about it.
I would do that for anyone.
Well, in my case, I guess I'll do the performance for free for tonight, but only for tonight, just as a thanks for helping out earlier.
You don't got to do that, man.
Just
needs
as a
his
quick
livelihood.
question. Yeah, just as a quick question for you though, do you have any idea where your violin is?
My one in particular, I can use any violin really, but my one, I think I stole it off to some random schmuck who owns like some rundown shack. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. He spits again on the ground with a hint of blood. It's like, I'm gonna go back to my stall and patch myself up. I'll meet you back at the tavern with Richard. As he
Problem.
walks back to his stall,
Got it.
And I'm
which
sure
is still closed, but he just sits down and just like patches himself up.
Yeah. No, we just gotta find some random dude with a schmuck, some random schmuck with a shack that has a violin.
Can I,
That ain't gonna be hard.
can I make quickly just like cast Healing Word on myself? I'm not good.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, and to flavor text, I have I've picked an actual word when I cast it now. No! Jonathan's actually gonna know this. Hold on.
Oh, I already know exactly what she's going for.
Yeah?
Damn.
What am I
It's
going
gonna be
for?
Noah Hio, isn't it?
Fuck!
No, we were just watching that yesterday. It's like the only healing spell that's ever spoken in the ant. Well, no, technically no, that's not the only one. There was Soul Light as well, but either way.
Hold on, I want to get the line. 2 seconds.
Go for it.
2
Oh,
seconds.
here we go. Weeb! Weeb!
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck is the line?
Well, technically it's an incantation, but you don't need that. You just need to say the actual, a somatic, or you need to just
Fuck
be
you.
verbal with the spell. You don't have to say the whole fucking thing.
I wanna.
This fucking.
I want to do the
crap.
whole thing.
I want to say it.
I actually have to fucking.
Oh, hold on, someone's calling. All right, BRB, quick check.
You're good.
Ah! Trying to find the line and I can't. This hurts me.
Well, oh my god, man.
It doesn't fucking tell me. Cause I know it's Noah Heal, but like, what the fuck is the quote? Somebody has to have written this shit down.
Is it Platu? Atu?
No, hold on.
You just mumble it.
I'm just
Mumble
gonna
the rest.
fucking YouTube.
Yeah, give me a second, I can probably find it.
Boy.
Here,
Yeah,
I literally found it.
Deep
Okay,
breath.
send it to me, please.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go on a bathroom break.
There.
Song of the now distant forest and nostalgic song of life, pleasing mercy. Please bring the mercy of healing to those that seek you, Noah heal. Copy. Making a notepad that's just spells. Spells. Healing word. That shit. What's her other one? That was for
In
thousand
the attack spell?
the green balls.
That's luminous wind.
Yeah, can you find that line as well? I have a spell for that one.
Do you though?
Well, not for like. I'm gonna use it for thunderclap. I mean, I could use it for thunder wave. I don't really think there'd be a spell that would be similar. Can you
I
think
mean,
of a D&D spell?
There's probably another spell used by one of the characters.
Can you just find a list of Denmaki spells?
I'm on. It's on the wiki.
Oh,
That's what I'm looking at. It's literally just a list here. Oh, there's the link. It's just all the magic spells that are spoken, including their incantations and elements.
beautiful.
There are a few of them with lightning elements, but you know.
I'm gonna be a total weeb about this. Don't mind me.
Yes, you are. I can tell.
I like their spells. Do you blame me? They're fucking cool as shit.
Emmy
I will
is
blame
being-
you forever and ever.
Emmy's
Amen.
gonna be a Denmaki weeb with her character. John is a JoJo character. What am I?
No, it's only because I have
Also-
a stand. But besides that, there's no JoJo references.
So I
Good
do
job,
have
character.
Firebolt, unironically.
First off, I'm not built like a brick shithouse. I can't be a JoJo character.
Yeah, you can. The newer series of them are all fucking twigs now, so you're fine.
No, that only mainly started with Giorno. Because
I don't give a flying. I don't care. Then fine, you're Koichi. Fuck you.
No, I'm not fucking Koichi. I'm at least
Yeah, you're
taller than
Koichi now. Fuck you. I don't care.
Fuck
took-
you. I don't
they
have
took him
I
and
don't
stretched
have
him. That's all they
Cell
did.
as my stand. Nor do I have Frieza as my stand.
Too bad. You're
Okay.
a JoJo character.
It's
Um,
not even a band reference.
It doesn't have to be a band reference. It's JoJo. They have references to fucking everything at this point.
No, I specifically pulled tarot cards. Right there.
Thank you for the deep breath. Thank you for the jump scare.
There.
Okay. So I actually unironically have Firebolt.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I will be
I
yelling.
told you to take
Fire-
Firebolt.
I will be yelling Firebolt every time.
Oh my fucking
you-
god. Be glad I don't do JoJo shit. I don't go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna aura this guy. I'm not gonna go ura. I'm not gonna say that shit. No, I'm just gonna punch the fuck out of someone.
Thank you. I don't have. I really want a spell like Luminous Wind, but I can't think of any. Cause I'd
Meteor
like to.
Storm.
What'd you say?
That's like
Meteor Storm?
Meteor Storm is like the only one I can think of that has multiple projectiles.
I don't even think I have access to that.
You don't. It's like a 4th, 5th level spell.
Yeah. The fuck not.
Oh, level up faster.
Thanks, babe. I mean, I have Warding Wind, but
That's not an attack spell.
no. It's an evocation. Lightning? I know there's a lightning shit. What's a lightning shit?
Yeah.
Help. Thunder Ray? Have we come across Thunder Ray yet? In the anime?
What? Thundering Ray, but Thunder Wave, I think, maybe.
Oh, I'm talking in the anime.
Oh, the anime. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
I don't
It's
think
cast
so.
by Demi Spirit. I don't think so either.
Yeah, no, that's probably from the light novels.
Yeah. Yeah, sort or would do.
Oh, Sword or okay, then that
Down.
actually no, technically then yes, we have
Come
seen it.
across it. Okay. So this is what it
It's from the
says.
movie. It's from the spin-off.
Yeah, because I have
God, you're such a fucking weeb.
What?
who has ice? Who does the ice shit?
No one.
A demi spirit does. It's from Sword though. It's from the book.
Yeah, it's well, no, Sword Orario is the spin-off series for Ice, where it follows
Oh.
her instead.
Oh.
It's just an extra like bunch of content, but it's the same anime, but now it's from Ice's perspective.
Oh,
So you
cringe.
get to see, yeah, so you see all the moments and shit that happen in the actual show, but from her perspective, which then misses out on a lot of their context over there.
I'm just looking for
But yeah,
ice. Hold on. We have Icicle Edge. Um.
yeah, I think the only person who really uses like ice magic in general was Welf with his sword. That was about it.
Fuck. Um.
But yeah, once we're done here, I'm gonna
Estrella
play some
record actually. Ryu does have one. Oh no, sorry, that is a justice thing. I typed in ice and it was giving me the last bit. Fucker. Alright, then I'm just stealing that one because I fucking went up. Hey, Demi Spirit, give me your shit.
No, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
Hey, all I know, shit's gonna get brazy once I get my cloak of protection, because my saving throws will actually be like not mostly zeros and ones.
Okay, it's called Icicle Edge. And that one's gonna be for Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Oh yeah, that's. I want to say that's a 1 mana spell that freezes an enemy minion, and maybe if it's already frozen, does 2 damage, and it's a twin spell. So when you cast it, you get a copy of it into your hand. I believe that was a rare from Dalaran Heist.
A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks across towards a creature, makes a ranged spell attack against the target. On hit, takes 1d8 cold damage, and since it takes 2d8 now because I'm level 5.
It was a common, and it was from shit. What was that expansion called? Rise of Shadow. That was the set I was thinking of. Dalaran Heist was a solo adventure, but yeah.
So this is what the spell is. Freeze over as though eternal permafrost, untold blades. Your envy beseeches you, Undyne, incarnate of water, queen of aqua.
You better be not saying all that shit when you cast spells. That's gonna take 10 years for your turn to be done.
I only can cast one spell at a time. I literally
I
only
don't
have one.
care.
I'm going to. Fuck you.
No, you can
I don't
cast.
want
I
another
literally
Josh,
told you.
man.
You can. I listed you can do quicken spell with meta magic. You can literally take a spell that would be an action for a casting time, and use sorcery points to make it a bonus action casting time.
That doesn't apply to cantrips, right? That only applies to regular spells.
And remember,
I'd have to relook at the meta
I
magic.
don't
but
really
maybe.
have a lot of spell slots right now. That's why I've been using just cantrips. There's a
Well,
reason.
yeah, that's smart. It's good to keep your as many spell slots as possible because those are going to be the ones that actually have your main damage output from it. Although your consistent damage comes from your cantrips because they're well free.
4 level 1s, 3 level 2s, 2 level 3s. That's a decent chunk of spell slots, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's still like a nice amount of spell slots to have.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna lose my last healing word because I'm casting it on myself. That's the last thing I was doing. The only reason I'm losing that is because I'm at 7 fucking health.
Yeah.
Kinda need it.
I mean, if we want to, we can go back to the inn and just do a long rest, actually get healed, get all our shit back.
Well, we're gonna go to the inn anyway because we need to. After Keisha talks to Robert, you said, "Yeah, we'll meet you at the. I'll meet you at the tavern." So he wants to talk to us there still.
Yeah. So we could just go there, do what we got to do, and then go long rest for it and vibe from there. Probably be a good idea because I didn't realize this until we started fighting. I was like, oh shit, I'm at I'm at less little over half health. So
I love that.
you
I'm
Oh, you're
just
only
trying
level
to
2
find.
sorcerer. Okay, so you don't have your fun metamatic. That's at level 3 sorcerer. You'll get your fun shit.
Yeah.
That's when you get oh my god, yeah, you'll get twin spell, transmute, subtle, seeking, why is that quicken? Yeah, quicken, heightened, extended, empowered, distant, and careful.
when it just makes it to where it shoots twice, right? It's like 2 spell uses in one.
Yeah, but it targets a different creature.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of using that with like Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find.
Oh,
a
that would
s-
have been your Luminous Wind right there. Eldritch
What?
Blast with Twinned.
You're not
'cause-
becoming a warlock too.
No, I'm not. I'm only sticking with two.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying to
'cause-
find a spell
that's it.
for Crown of Madness.
Does it
There's
have
not
to
a-
be from Dan-Machi, or can it be?
No, it could be
from
any.
anything?
Just like to have a saying
Any
because
Just look up any quotes of the old gods from World of Warcraft. If you want, go for Cthulhu or Yogg-Saron. They're very much madness gods.
love that. No.
Literally, when you were raiding Cthulhu's raid, he would just whisper you. Like, he would whisper the raid members individually, just things like, oh yeah, you're already dead, your friends will betray you. All that good stuff. Your heart will explode. And it was only you could hear and see the message since it was whispered to you.
So what the?
It was
Can
it
you
was
type
a, it
his
was a
name
nice
to me?
cute thing they did.
You type his name to me just because I'm You see?
C
Dumb.
apostrophe THUN.
C-
Cthulhu. Apostrophe.
The voice lines.
It's just a soundboard. That's hilarious. Why the fuck is there a soundboard for him?
Yes.
Okay, I just want voice lines here. Quotes. Death is close. You're already dead. Courage will fail. Your friends will abandon you. You will betray your friends. Your courage will fail is the thing I'm gonna cast for that. Cause it's a while the target is charmed, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on his head and madness glows in his eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I can choose. Oh, you will betray your friends. I can have it attack its comrades.
Yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful.
I fucking love this
I'm
transport
adding
word.
flavor text to my character. Why? Because it makes it fun.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli, I'm back.
Okay, can I cast
Wow.
Healing Word now? Am I allowed?
Can she touch
Yes.
herself real good?
Okay.
Yes, you may. Oh goodness.
All right, I cast Healing Word. The song a now a distant forge, the nostalgic song of life. Please bring the mercy of healing to those that seek you. Noah, heal.
No.
Whew.
Get fucked.
Okay. Oh, man.
Flavor text. Bonk. Heal myself for five tingy tangs.
Fantastical.
Get that as a fucking.
You like my
ringtone.
spell, Mr. DM man?
No.
Pretty cool, yeah? So,
I have a bunch of them.
once that's finished, what would you like to do next now that... Fucking names, oh my goodness.
Keisha.
Keisha, thank you very much. Keisha is
Safe.
residing back, like, patching himself up after the recent attack as well.
Well, he said he wanted to meet us at the inn with Mr. R, so that's my vote.
Yeah, might as well head back
Yeah,
to the
sounds
tavern.
good.
We can actually rest.
Yeah, we'll be able to like sleep, and I can get my luck points back if we like long rest. Still be cool.
It would be
Yeah.
great if I
Ooh.
could get my spell slots back.
You still have your second and thirds. You're fine.
Suck my PP is what you can do.
Whip it out. Whip it out, big man. Whip it out.
Not on Twitch,
Alright,
I get
so-
demonetized.
You're all... Yeah.
That's a you problem. That's a you problem. Not
So
a
you're
me
all
problem.
making your way back to the tavern with Mr. Red, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's skip back to that.
Skippity doo dah.
Skippity day. My oh
Hey,
my.
wait a minute, I saw that. Those were
It's,
boats.
Wonderful day.
Oy,
Whoa.
Oh my God! No, revealed. Ah, there we go.
oy, 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 oy.
Oy, 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 oy.
Oy, 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 oy. Oy, 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 oy.
So, having made your way back and having secured one of the musicians to help start up the band, what would you like to do next?
I'd like to see if my
Nope.
package came. If my Amazon Prime came.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, you can head up to Mr. Red
Yeah.
and ask him
We'll
like a
check
couple of
with him.
questions, like, "Hey, did my shipment arrive?" He is in his office, just like noting down some proprietary stuff into his ledger, and he looks up, and unfortunately, he's like, "Oh, I haven't received my delivery today. Unfortunately, it'll probably arrive in the next few hours."
That's okay.
So this stuff probably will take a day or so. Like, it all depends on the travel.
Yeah, no problem. Also, sometime soon, Keisha will be coming over to discuss being a musician here.
Really, you managed to convince Kishe?
Yeah.
It also thought that we had to beat up a couple thugs for him, but you know.
Yeah, we kind of saved his ass.
Well, he
Oh,
was gonna
that
do it
was
anyway.
mighty
I-
noble of you all. Thank you very much.
Well, they were trying
But
to extort him for
I mean,
money.
he
so,
came
you know.
with us. Doesn't he walk in as well? Because he's here.
No, he was patching
No,
himself
he
up,
was
remember?
gonna
he
chill
was
out at
patching
his
stuff
place.
up here.
Yeah.
But you do eventually actually find him walking into the tavern. As he sits over like on one of the bar stools, Oleg walks out and asks if you like a drink, and he's like, yeah, can I get something strong, please? It's quite a long day." As he pours him out a drink, he just kind of knocks it back and like pays for it as well.
Can I walk over to Oleg?
Yeah.
I walk over to
Oh,
Oleg and I look at
hello,
him.
Miss Ollie.
I look at him and I say, Oleg, you're a really great friend. And I walk away.
Oh, thank you, Miss Ollie. You're a great friend too.
Just gonna break the fourth wall real quick.
No.
They get
How-
the fist bumps under his
how-
chest. Like, fuck you.
How dare you friend zone him before he could friend zone you? He was hyping himself up.
I'm
He was
married.
hyping himself up, and he was gonna gain more self-confidence by breaking it off himself, and you dashed it away from him.
Hey,
You monster!
I'm not a monster. I'm
So,
married. I
hey,
was kissing
DM, can I
chicken
get a redo?
Maxes.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
So, having retrieved the first band member and having returned to the tavern, what would you like to do next?
Nap time.
Brett.
What time is it outside?
I would say it's now between 6:30, sometime during the evening.
Early bird
Alright,
gets the
nap
worm.
time.
No, it's not bedtime. It's not bed. That's later. So
Alright.
I'll see if Oleg needs help in the kitchen, and if he doesn't, I'm still gonna help him in the kitchen.
I'll go
Oh,
sit
fair.
down.
Help.
I'll go sit down by Keisha and I'll talk to him about like what kind of music he played and see if he'll wanna sing a song with me.
Oh, a nice one. So, you're walking to Keisha. You're walking to Oleg. Nicholas, what would you like to do?
Good question.
You could come sing with us.
No.
You
My
made a
performance
wise
is a negative. Yeah, no, my performance is a -1. I'm not stupid. I get blasted if I go out there.
You just die. You go up on stage and you fucking die.
DM's gonna look at me and say, "Roll 8d100 now."
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see. 8 D100s, huh?
Oh god, he's rolling. He's rolling.
Just for the fun of it, why not?
Oh, remember, Jonathan? Remember when we tried to break D&D?
374.
Jesus Christ,
Oh, fuck.
Jonathan,
Implode.
remember when we tried to break D&D Beyond by seeing how many dice we could roll?
Oh,
Yeah,
what were we like at over like 200 D20s?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah,
It
We-
was
we did-
slow, but it rolled them eventually.
yeah. It was an absurdly stupid number, but you know, it almost broke the site. I think we did break it at one point, but that's because we went to like the thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny things happened.
Damn. That's fair.
Shenanigans.
But who are you talking to? What you doing? What would you like to do?
Good question. I mean, I'll just pop a squat at the bar, just chill.
Yeah, fair. So you're chilling at the bar. Elric, you walk in and you want to help out Oleg with the kitchen. He's completely okay with that. He's actually like really happy to get some company in the kitchen. So I'll
Yeah.
say make
boys.
a performance check on cooking the dishes.
The boy
Oh.
cooking the dishes.
Cooking
Or
the
cooking
dishes.
some dishes. My apologies.
Cooking the dishes. He's baking the plates.
I mean, by
Bad,
technicality,
only
I
a
it's
hate you
9.
all.
okay.
Only
Look,
a 9 because it's
I'll
performance.
I'll defend you here, DM. Cooking the dishes technically isn't incorrect because they do refer to dishes as the actual meals as well.
Yes, you're cooking the
Completely
dishes.
fair.
By technicality,
He's cooking
by
the
arguing
plates.
We got
arguing
technicality.
semantics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, arguing semantics here.
Hey, I'm gonna walk over to Nicholas because I know that Keisha's also at the bar. Walk over to Nicholas real
Ooh.
quick. I'm gonna give him a big old smooch.
Oh,
I'm
to
wrong.
to Nicholas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who the
All right,
fuck
yeah,
am I
you give him the smooch.
kissing then?
I was gonna think, I was like, wait, what name did she say? I'm losing it today, honestly.
Nicholas. I
Yeah.
smooch my hubby.
We
All
have
right,
been at.
you give your hubby a smooch.
John, what the fuck?
I wanted to see it. I wanted to see the dice roll.
Oh
My
no,
man
what do you
says
roll?
he
Roll
rolled
for
120.
roll for performance to kiss your husband. Nat one. You
Oh
failed.
my god.
You bit him instead. All the kiss, all teeth, no lips.
Ew.
God.
Come
Oh
here,
shit!
Shuckums.
I should be fucking Elric. Did you receive healing during that fight? No, you
No.
didn't because there was no fights.
No.
Nicholas,
I
did you
didn't get
receive healing?
punched.
No, it was just Alia, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, only
I
I got
received 5
punched.
healing.
Oh,
Because
okay,
I healed
never mind.
myself.
All right, perfect.
I kiss my hubby and I pat him on the head and tell him he's a goof fighter.
Nice.
What does my hubby say back to me?
No,
It's in the walls. It's in the walls. It's in the walls.
Oh
He-
look! Oh look!
No, Nicholas just starts walking to a corner, just faces the corner and just stares at it.
No,
Fuck.
he's
The
in the walls.
1,000-yard
Blair
stare.
White-esque.
He's in the walls. He's in the walls. He's in the walls. Oh look! He's doing his hallucinations again.
Oh,
Oh, it's
isn't
my
he so cute?
favorite.
So I'll say some time passes where it's now like sometime during the evening. It's like getting to 8:30, like roughly around like 9 o'clock. What would you like to do now at this point?
Night time.
He's all heading off to sleep.
It would be pretty nice, man.
I grab Nicholas.
Yeah, I want to sleep.
I grab Nicholas and I drag him to room. Drag.
Nice. So you all managed to find your rooms that have been allocated since after you rescued Oleg, where you return back into your beds, and as you're closing off for the night, I'd say Elric.
Oh,
Building
no.
collapses.
No, just in the middle of the night, while you're somberly away in your dream state, you feel this rush of panic afflict over your body, and it begins.
I never went to the church.
It heightens to a degree where you begin sweating in the bed. If you're an outsider looking into his room, you start spazzing on the bed as you're shaking back and forth, like you're shouting no under your breath.
Yeah.
As in your dream state, you just watch as countless innocent souls around you are burning alive, as the sounds of screams of the innocent and the damned begin to flood your mind, and as screams and the cries of agony begin to exceed in volume, louder and louder. In one simple moment, they stop. And before you, you see a gangly, naked, incredibly scrawny creature hunched over in a fetal position. As it attempts to move, each limb extending begins to crack and break against the friction of its own body until it begins to prop itself up on its 2 feet, hunched over with both of its arms shingled to the sides. Its head still hanging, and it's difficult for you to fully see its appearance, but you do see its twisted, agonizing smile
Huh.
as it points its finger towards you.
Yeah.
What was the word? It says a word to you. Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Making me think of the old Oblivion nightmares that you would get.
It's simply As it extends its finger to you, it mutters this word over and over, but it's difficult to hear it until, as it gets closer to you, you're staring at it in front of you, and then it just appears right beside you as it whispers behind your ear. Avernus.
Aha.
As you dart awake in a pool of sweat, and you find that your left nostril is bleeding.
Hmm.
Love that for
Tasty.
you.
Yeah, I want to go to a church first thing in the morning.
Nicholas,
Hello.
during your sleep, you have like a very fond, like average dream. Like it's nothing too like complicated or something to cry home about. But during your dream state, you experience some level of divine comfort, where the world around you begins to brighten, your body begins to light up. But upon this divine intervention of comfort, everything just begins, and something feels wrong. Despite the fact it looks beautiful, it feels beautiful, this world is perfect. You're looking around, and there's people banging against an invisible force over you, screaming, yelling, but you can hear nothing. You're looking around and you're confused as to why, like what's happening. Like you're beginning to lucid dream, where you're now becoming aware of your state and your being, and you're like looking at your surroundings, and you find that this bright enveloping sense is just convulsing over your body. And as you're looking around at all these figures banging at this invisible force, they're crying out at you. There's one figure in front of you, and you do recognize its uh, presence. This is the man you killed in the tavern when you first met Tarina.
Ah.
This is the man that was part of the raid that destroyed your home as well as Alia's home. He, it's believed he's well, from what you can tell just from looking at him, he's like walking towards you, but his feet aren't moving or touching the ground. It's almost as if he's just hovering over to your
He's gliding over.
well, it's essentially it is gliding over. Like he's just gliding over to your direction. You look down at his feet; they're arched in a way where it feels as though he's getting dragged along to your direction. To where his mouth then opens up, but his eyes seem completely lifeless. As you hear under his gargling, deathly voice, "Nurse." As the invisible barrier breaks open, and
You might want to
all
say that one again. We could not understand that word at all.
Avernus.
Oh, there it goes.
As the invisible barrier breaks open and all of these screaming damned souls you now recognize as the people who were tortured and killed in your village, as they begin rushing over, tearing apart your clothing, ripping off your armor, breaking apart your equipment, and begin tearing at your flesh until, as they're getting down to the bone, you wake up sweating from your bed.
Lovely.
Alia,
Me.
you at first experience a memory within your dream state.
Okay.
It's a routine you followed over and over while at home before your home was destroyed, where
Hmm.
every day you would wake up, you'd pick some fruit, you'd start the breakfast, your husband will go off to perform some farming duties. You stay at home in the morning in order to prepare breakfast, in order to prepare the kitchen. When everything was finished, you and your husband would venture off into the garden in order to start your farming duties. And when you finish, you would return home. You make sure the home is in a pristine state along with your husband. And
Mhm.
it generally just feels like a normal routine day for you. And then it happens again and again and again and
God
again
damn it.
until eventually you become self-aware of this. You ask your husband if is everything all right, but he responds to you in the same response he responds to you in every occasion. Where you ask what's happening, and he says, "Oh, breakfast is lovely, dear. Why are you talking like that? Oh, the eggs? Oh, I'll get those tomorrow." Nicholas, stop talking to me like that. Oh yeah, I'll talk to him later on. Like I'm sure he'll like get us the bread. You walk over to your husband and you attempt to shake him, but your hands just float through him. As you look around you, the kitchen around you begins to vibrate and flicker in its reality. Your husband stands up and looks at you. Darling, Avernus,
Oh God.
Avernus, 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 Avernus. As it begins glitching over and over until your house is on fire. Your husband begins melting. It's back to normal. It's melting again. It's back to normal. He begins walking towards you as you're walking backwards, hitting off against the counter, his face flickering back and forth into a skeletal melting figure, back to its original form over and over, until eventually, as his hand extends out, and as the tension around the kitchen builds, with the fire engulfing around you, there's dead silence. As this unrecognizable, undead, unholy replication of your husband leans over to your ear. Avernus. As you wake up in a pool, you wake up yelling in a pool of sweat.
So, fucking Nicholas wakes up dripping in sweat. Like, what the fuck? I wake up shortly thereafter screaming. He's further. What the fuck? How's this feel, hon? You just wake up to terror.
You're all awake. It's now morning.
Oh,
It's the
lovely.
morning. I'm gonna
Long rest.
leave. I'm going to knock on their doors. I'm going to say, I'm going to Father Matthew's now, and I'm going to go to Father Matthew.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. I'm like, yeah, I think I need a little prayer.
Wait for me.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right, you all make your way to the church with
Yeah.
Father Matthew.
Oh
As
shit!
you're,
Hold on. I gotta actually mark that we did a long rest.
oh yeah, you did a long rest. Yeah.
I
There we go.
wasn't a peaceful long rest, but it was a long rest.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
it was something.
Okay, we take those.
It was most
So you're
definitely
making your way
something.
down the stairs, and you notice like all the patrons are aware in the morning that are usually in the morning. You notice that fuck, what was his name? Cass something, the lizard man.
Keisha.
Keisha, thank you. Keisha is awake as well. He's downstairs. He's just like having his morning breakfast as well as he sees you all like panicking your way downstairs. Oleg is also trying to prepare some stuff, but he sees you all like in some sort of a rush. As you're making your way outside of the doorway, I'll say in order who's going out first.
Me,
I'm next.
Who's, which one's
I'm
me? Who
last.
said that?
Elric.
Elric. All right. You ignoring everybody, like pushing past, like you're the most trying to get to the church as quick as possible.
Get the
Yes.
fuck
Nice
out
to
of
meet-
there.
I mean, the most fucking shooked.
Give me a momento. Uno momento, por favor.
Por
Un momento, por
favor.
favor. No.
Por
Fucking-
favor.
Whore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it rhymes.
Por favor, whore.
Yeah, poor, whore, por favor, whore.
You're a whore.
Whore likes four.
You're a whore.
No. Actually, I got a better response. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with being a whore?
I'm slut shaming you.
How fucking dare
As you're
you?
rushing out, you bump into a figure and you both knock yourselves to the ground. You begin to correct yourself and pull yourself back up, and the figure you bumped into also knocks down some items they had like carrying around in their person. You looked at the floor and you see they were carrying some books, so you're like, "Oh fuck, I'll help them out." So
Yeah.
you, one by one, stack them back together. You begin to hand them back to the figure in question, and you look up. It is a very recognizable face,
Oh,
one that stares back at you, also in surprised shock to see you as well.
yeah,
And Elric,
yeah.
it's Edward.
The boy.
Who?
As he stares back at you, he, after even just collecting his books, like, my pardon, sir, oh, you fuck! And he just like jumps in for like a hug, like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
I
you-"
give him. I hug him back. The old lad.
Like he slaps onto your back as well, and then he pushes you back. It's like, the fuck have you been? Everyone's been asking around, like, what the fuck? Who are these lot? What the fuck?
I'm adventuring with them. Right, we've been on a mission
Oh.
by Captain of the Guard.
Oh, you're adventuring. Oh, look at
Yeah.
you, Mr. Fucking Fancy. All right.
Who the fuck
I
is
don't-
this?
Sweetheart, who the fuck am I? You didn't mention me, did you?
But we didn't
Ah.
have too much time to talk.
He
We kinda
slaps
got-
you in the back of the head, just kind of like, just like willy nilly. It's like,
Yeah.
you're gonna mention your best friend. Oh, dude. Oh, like stretching back, like crunching his nose and everything. It's like this guy. I swear.
I
Damn.
take it you guys know each other quite well, huh?
Just a little bit.
Just a little, as if we didn't know each other since we were fucking kid. This guy, I swear. You know what? I'm gonna rush. I gotta make my way back to the church. We're gonna come back here. I'm gonna get you a drink. It's been a real fucking. I need to know everything. You're a venturer now.
Yeah.
Fuck
Wait, you're
is
going
it?
to the
Alright.
church?
Which church?
I am. The one
So-
with Saint Matthew.
We're going.
That's where we're going
now!
too.
Well, color me pink. All right, let's get the fuck over there.
I need
Yeah.
some Jesus.
Don't we all?
Remind me again. What does Elric worship? What's his deity?
I don't think I actually wrote that down because I didn't know what gods we were doing.
Jonathan, what deity do we worship?
I can look up the 5e.
Our Lord and
gods.
Savior Jesus.
Hold on, I'll get.
The 5e
Nah.
deities.
were-
Let me just Google those ones
Let me
and see
Google
who
5e
the fuck I'm
deities.
going for.
we worship the all-powerful Allah. Inshallah, brother.
No.
Alhamdulillah.
5e deities.
Islam alaikum.
Lick 'em Islam.
Uh,
Alright. D&D 5e deities. Tell me.
let's see. Watsy. Let's see.
Yahtzee.
Jonathan,
True.
what's your.
I don't think my character really has.
Are you
faith.
lawful, neutral, chaotic? What are you fucking. What's
What?
that? Which
I'm
one are you?
neutral.
You do,
good.
boy.
Neutral good, thank you. I mean, you might want to go for a nature one, considering you're a farmer.
Or I could just be a farmer. I worship the plants.
You could do Shote, goddess of agriculture.
You could do these
Awesome.
nuts.
You see these nuts in your mouth? Yeah.
Can I have multiple deities?
Unfortunately, no.
Fuck! Jonathan!
What?
You make this difficult.
How do I make this
honestly,
difficult?
it would probably be like Helm. It would be him, probably.
Helm?
Yeah.
For you or fuckstick?
For me. Helm.
Helm.
Protection, vigilance, watchfulness. His domains is life, light, and twilight. Normally like
I'll
protectors.
say, while you're reminiscing on the deity that you're supposed to be worshipping,
Yeah.
you're all making your way back to, towards the cathedral at this point, where Edward kind of has you like cupped over, like with his arm over your shoulder, where like he's like reminiscing on the shit he's been up to as well. Where it's just like, and then this
Yeah.
one like really fucking fancy looking dude, right? Like I just like nicked him right in the jaw. It was quick, it was clean. He was on the floor. He was fucking pissing himself. But you know what? That's what you get for hitting a fucking kid. All right. If you're
Yeah.
gonna dish shit out, then fucking take it like a man. All right.
Exactly.
Spits in the ground like pussy, I swear. You know I can't take shit from cowards, right? Like it's just grinds my fucking gears, man.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, what about you? Did you find a woman yet? Did you lay down? Did
No.
you finally get laid,
no.
bro? No?
No, can't say so.
Oh, don't tell me it's part of that new religion thing you're part of, huh?
No.
Where it's like, oh,
no.
we can't have bitches now. It's this new thing
We're
going around.
bitchless. Maidenless.
No, they didn't.
Middleless.
Oh god, I'm so stuck now. God damn it.
Oh, I will say, I'll point to those two, be like, oh, but they saw someone you know, a certain somebody.
Oh, really?
Uh huh.
Somebody that I'm familiar with?
Oh yeah.
Who?
They might know Tarina a little bit well than most people.
Oh, her.
He lights up and turns back. Yo, fuck Tariq!
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
they
No
both of them did.
way.
I point at my
Hey.
husband. He got pegged.
Elric,
Well, we
Elric,
had to
buddy,
save our buddy. All right?
Yeah,
buddy,
but
there's
you
no
took
something
it-
with me.
You took it up
There
the
is
ass
no
for
shot.
somebody.
No shot these two fucked up. Oh, look, you
He took
idiot.
it up the he took it up the ass for
You know-
Oleg.
Elric, do they know what happens when you fuck a tiefling?
No, they don't.
Oh, you morons.
What?
Well, you lost a year of your life.
I didn't need it anyways.
Okay.
Did it in the line
Oh,
of work.
rookies, gotta love them.
I didn't need it
Rookie
anyways.
mistake.
Hey, my mother was a fucking elf. Fuck you. I
But-
have a longer lifespan.
Uh-huh, of course, sweetheart. But hey, Elric, listen, buddy.
Yeah?
All right. Some of the boys and I, we were thinking about doing a certain routine mission. It's going to involve a contract. There's a beast we got to hunt down. It's located somewhere here in the city. I got to make sure I can convey it with the priest about permission because this particular beastie is of demonic nature of all sorts. But
Ooh.
if you're willing to help out, it'd be good old times, good old you and me, it'll be great fun. The thing is though, if they won't accept you unless you prove you're some level of ranking within our militant group as the regime goes. But hey,
Mhm.
I can get you a ranking in, I can make you seem like a rookie, like all that kind of business. I know you're not interested in joining the military and all that kind of shit. All right, I know you went off, you did your own thing. I respect
Yeah.
that. Really, I do. You're my boy, you're my brother. He puts his hand on your shoulder, like, I love you to death like a brother. All right, I'll do anything for you, my guy. But listen, I really need your help in this one, all right? So what do you say?
I'm in.
That's my fucking, and like he like fucking cups your hand, like that's my boy.
Yeah.
You see that? Here's the trick. You see that? This right here. He's a fucking absolute virgin lunatic, but he's my virgin lunatic. All right, I fucking love this man.
I look at him like, so you just gonna leave us like that?
I'll never say you could do it just me and him solo. All right, we're gonna be
Yeah.
doing it with a group. You two can come along too.
Fuck yeah, conkeet.
Demonic monster, you said.
Absolutely.
I look
All right.
at Nicholas and I say, "Hun, I know you love fighting. Have
I'm gonna
fun."
need a bigger sword.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go
I
meet
know,
up with this
Sadie.
religious nutcase, shall we, boys?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes.
So as you're making your way closer up to the church, you just turn about the race. Speaking of which, why the fuck y'all looking to speak with the priest as well? What's all that about?
Oh, I think I might have gotten cursed in a dungeon.
I look
Oh,
at him.
dumbass. I told you not to touch random. Okay.
I look at him and I said,
Uh.
"Yeah, he touched a random crown. I told him to put it the fuck
No.
back."
Oh,
It
well,
wasn't
well,
a
hold on.
random crown.
Yeah, exactly, sweetheart. All right, if there's crowns, that's valuable. All right, did you at least swipe
Yeah.
it?
tried.
No, I was told to put it back, otherwise the screams of the damned wasn't stopping, apparently. I
I-
couldn't hear him, but she
fucking-
could.
I look over at him like I'm an Arcana expertise. All I heard was the screams of the damned, and dear God, were they not impressed.
Oh, sweetie, I hear screams every night. It ain't that big of a deal. But listen, bit of a miss point if you didn't at least take the crown and get something worth out of it. But you know what? You live and you learn. All right. What kind of curse is it?
We don't
No
fucking know.
idea.
Oh,
I didn't know I really had it until I had a.
And little Miss Arcana is my everything. It didn't tell you.
I
No.
mean, can I look at him and see if I know what it is?
Yeah, you can try.
I roll
Go
for
for it.
Arcana. How about 24? Dirty.
This man is afflicted with a curse that will forbid him from receiving any form of healing.
I look at him. Well, you're
mean,
not.
that's hilarious.
Healing.
I look
I
at him.
haven't used any healing. Fuck yeah, bro.
I look
Fuck
at
yeah,
Alric
Conky.
and I said, "Well, you're cursed, so you can't fucking heal."
That's
Edward
not good.
falls back in a fit of laughter.
Well, that's not good.
I'm like, oh, you fucking dumbass.
Also, I look at Elric and I go, "Did you have a weird ass dream last night?" Just like real quick.
Yeah, that's why I really wanted to see Father Matthew.
I look at Nicholas. Did you
Edward,
have a
stop.
weird ass dream last night, real quick?
Did it have something to do with the name Avernus or whatever?
Okay, fuck.
I guess we-
Elric.
Yeah?
About that. You know what? We'll talk about it later over some drinks. All right,
Yeah.
that sort of shit. It's about home. So-
Ah,
We'll talk about it in a bit. But hey, we're almost here. Let's
Yeah.
see
I
what
look
the
at-
old bitch's got to say. Like he walks up into the cathedral and he kind of like pushes it open, like as much just like no care in the world, just like flings it back open.
Yeah.
We're in need of a priest. Where the fuck is he? As the fucking what would be the name of like a group of individuals in the church just like having like a prayer ceremony?
A congregation.
clergyman?
Congregation.
Yeah, the congregation is just like all
Congregation.
simultaneously like turn back in surprise as like the doors just fling open and this individual just like carries in his swire, like where the fuck's the priest? And everyone's like turns to each other in a confusion as the priest in question.
Confusion. One of them is like
Who
sitting
is-
there. Father, son,
Yeah.
Holy Ghost real quick.
Like the priest who was like originally like given like the hosting the congregation just like looks at everyone like the individuals coming in and he's like, ah, I see I'm needed. And I think he walks off from the pedestal, like pauses the congregation, everyone takes a chance to get a break, get some water. He walks over to you guys. All right, you seem to have gathered my attention. What seems to be the issues?
He's
I'm
he-
cursed.
Yeah, he fucking cursed. And we had some weird ass dreams last night collectively. I'm pretty sure about very similar things, so I think we're all weirdly cursed. We need some like good old holy magic Jesus stuff.
Who's Jesus?
I was gonna say, who's Jesus?
Shit. Holy magic Mistra stuff. Good old my
All right, then.
goddess.
He looks over at
Jesus.
who is it? Fucking Elric.
Yeah.
Examines you, like he raises his hand and like his palm, which is etched in with a tattoo, like emblem, like burned into his palm.
Mhm.
It begins to light up as it hovers over your body, and you can see his expression change into that of surprise.
Yeah.
Let's see, the bone curse of the dead three. What do you? How did you?
He touched a
Matters.
thing.
It matters not. I can cure this affliction, though it will be a hefty price considering that the spell requirements is abundant and
Yeah.
powerful in nature.
Yeah.
Do you have 100 gold pieces?
Yes, I do.
As Edward kind of like nudges like your rib as he
Yeah.
turns over, she's like, "You let me handle this one, buddy." Oi, Buster, listen here, Cook. All right, I don't give a damn what you worship, what you represent. You got your respects, I got mine. My buddy here, he worked his ass. All right, this is a fucking adventurer, buddy. You're talking to, all right?
Oh god, not
This
a
guy
Karen.
right here,
Ah, fuck.
absolute beast. He ain't got time to waste his 100 gold off some one simple jackass spell that he could probably find in some back alley nobody. All right. So how about you cut him a break, you give him a discount. Let's say we'll give it a 25 gold pieces. How about that? And you know what? Because I'm a generous guy, on me. All right. How about that, Buster? 30 gold pieces. You got yourself a deal, you old fart. All right, there you go. I'll spot you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Okay.
And he hands him over 30 gold pieces.
Yeah.
You drive a tough bargain.
You see what I mean? Yeah, I had all these old crooks, all right? I don't know what the fuck. There's nothing upstairs, you know? Like, it's all just like all gobbledygook.
And also,
All they know is just pears and shit.
Yeah.
out of character, real quick. Mistra is the goddess I worship. Magic.
Nice. So
And then Nicholas is just there.
Yeah.
the priest hovers his hand over your chest as he holds up a black candle, and when he casts the incantation, the candle begins to melt down until it's nothing but just a single flame. And when the flame blows out, the spell expels over your body before he retracts his hand. There, you're cured from your confliction.
Thank you.
As
I'll
next
you
be
feel,
more careful.
you feel a weight leave your body. Hey, see that?
Yay.
That right there is how you do business, my friends. All right.
I look
Thank
at,
you, you weird kook. I'll see you later. God bless, or whatever it is you worship. I'll be outside. I got some shit to work out. See y'all in a few. Mwah. Love yous. As he walks out the church.
Yeah.
I look at the priest and I go, me next. Me next.
I'll just look at him and say he means well.
I'm sure he does. Madam, what is it you require?
I don't know if I was cursed, but I got this weird ass dream. And this word appeared. My husband was melting and he kept repeating Avernus. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Do not speak that word in this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he looks around as everyone just like turns in surprise. Just
Did I just say
My-
a no word?
look.
Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it.
My quarters now. As he
Okay.
immediately darts off into the back of the church.
I
Well,
grab
we
everyone's
all
hands.
time to all follow. Oh boy.
Time to
Oh,
fucking
boy,
run.
Oh man, oh man. Here we
Ah,
go again.
fiddledicks.
As
Oh,
you make your way to the back of the
Golly gee
church,
williger.
you find that you're back into like some similar office that's like a little more respectable than Mr. Red's, where it's decorated with like all forms of panels. The flooring is very nice. There's like more decorations scattered around. There is more holy emblems and holy symbols and trinkets like all scattered around within the room itself. When you make your way in, he closes the door, locks it, puts the key in his pocket, looks around the windows, begins covering them from the curtains, and sits down on one of his office chairs as he pulls down his like he just bends down, reaching into a cupboard, and pulls out an old book and begins flicking through it. Finds the name, and you see him sweating
I
as
look
he
at him.
turns to the rest of you. Are you positive that was the word?
I literally watched my husband and house burn down in my dream as this man kept going, Avernus, 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 and
Hun,
whispered in my
he's just double
face.
checking. He's just double checking to
Yeah.
make sure. Yes, sir. That was the word that was said.
He is frozen in fear as he closes the book and places it on the table.
That bad?
It's already begun.
Now,
What?
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 I thought we had more time.
Oh,
explain.
no.
Can you tell us the tea, please, sir?
Do you remember what happened to the city,
Oh,
our
shit.
neighboring city?
Oh no.
Where it vanished and go kaboomy?
It did not vanish, darling.
No, it did not.
As he stands to his feet and walks over to the window, like examining outside it, while pulling back one of the curtains. It was stolen, taken away from our realm, ripped from the surface of this world. And it was all done by one figure. He closes the curtains and turns back to sit back into his couch, rummaging through some stuff in his cupboard as well.
Hmm.
I fear that you are not the only ones who have received this warning. There are others out there in the city who may have heard it. Find them and find a way to stop whatever's coming.
That doesn't
If
bode
it,
well.
Can you
if it
give
means
us more detail?
Oh.
there is a cultist association within our city, myself and my associates have done our part to hunt them down. But I fear it has already started.
Oh, fuck.
Which cultist?
Those that worship the Dragon Queen, Tiamat.
The children of Tiamat.
God
Lovely.
fucking damn it.
They have already begun the preparations of her return. But that's not what he crunches like into his face. They mean to open the gates of hell in hopes that their fallen god will return to this world. But what they don't understand, when the gates open, you can't. But it's too late. The gates have been unlocked. It's only a matter of time before it begins. As he turns to face you all, may gods, the goddesses, all of the deities of this world have mercy on our souls. He quickly pulls up a wand and blasts his brains open.
Oh, fucking.
Well, fuck.
Huh. Well, glad I got cured first.
Yeah, thank fucking God.
Huh.
You hear knocking within the office. Mr.
Uh,
Matthew, is everything all right? And you hear like the shaking of the lock.
Fuck.
Who is this?
But Mr. Matthew, is there someone there with you, Mr. Matthew? As the knocking gets louder.
You might need to get a cleanup crew.
And that's where we're gonna leave it for today.
Fuck.
Just fuck.
Didn't think
Honestly,
he'd.
just
I
fuck.
didn't think he'd blow his brains out. I
Oh
didn't
boy,
think
yeah.
he'd commit
I had-
sewer slide.
I had a feeling considering the way he was acting. He kept dancing around any sort of potential solution. Like, you know what? Fuck it. That's it. He said, yeah, I'm about to head out.
He
Which
really
means
did.
there's some big shit coming.
Big uh-oh. The biggest of all uh-ohs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Just
are we
on
still
alert.
live?
Yeah.
We've been live.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
we've
much,
been
everybody,
live.
for sticking tuned to the stream. And I know this stream will also be thrown up on YouTube as well, so don't forget to check that out as well. If it is, hi YouTube, hi everybody on YouTube,
Hola.
and hopefully we'll try and establish the next stream. Sometime next week, we'll try and like, establish it a little more, like probably during late evening if possible, just to help out with some people like who want to stick around. But thank you very much for staying tuned for this fun little session for this week, and we hope to see you all for the next one.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah! Woo! Let's go, Dice Demons! Yeah, boys!
Dice
Yeah.
Demons.
Dice, demons, crazy diamonds, demonic heartbreak.
I hate
Hell
you.
yeah.
Fucking
Electric Boogaloo too.
stop.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, that's
I-
the crazy diamond demonic heartbreak is a pretty good short snippet. So it's interesting seeing Josuke interact with Whole Horse.
Oh my god, yes.
Whole Horse post Dio.
Yeah,
post
fucking hell.
post Oingo Boingo.
Boingo,
My
boingo.
goodness, yeah.
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 Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I'm heading out. Bye bye.
Bye bye!